I come back. That dude who runs the floor is also a nurse. He has to pump out the blood from my wife's vagina, and he does that by pushing on her stomach. So my wife is vagina out. I told y'all this. Yeah. Vagina out, and every 30 minutes he got to push on her stomach and then shoot the blood out of her vagina.
Fuck, dude.
Right? Does that 3 times before we leave. Looks at me. He goes, "Yo, bro, big fan of the pod." Yo, son, been staring at my wife's pussy. You know what I mean? Pumping blood out of it, and it hits me with the big fan of the pod. We could have just gone our separate ways, fam. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, you don't
but I don't need to know. You know what I mean?
Did he snap a pic? Be honest.
Nah, I mean mental.
You too?
I think mental pic. He might have when I went to go get the coffee. That's crazy, right? You gotta let bygones be bygones. So that was staring straight down my wife's vagina.
Yeah. Someone's having a vulnerable moment. I'm not a fan at that moment.
Yo.
You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, you don't know me. I don't know you, and you don't know what my wife's vagina looks like. Anyway.
He's like, yo, your wife was in a spin cycle, my son.
Son, it was crazy. Son, it was crazy.
All
it
due
was
respect.
too intimate. Every nurse during the C-section was a fan of the pod. Male nurse, every single one.
Wow.
Every single one. Shout out to all of y'all. But
they're
fuck
listening
was
right
you
now.
bleeding so much? You know what I mean? The fuck, y'all gotta stop listening to podcasts while you're doing surgeries, motherfuckers.
Yeah, can't they use code words or something? Bleeding a lot is like.
Yo, my man said, it was like there's a lot of blood or there's hemorrhaging or something like that. And that shit is terrifying.
Yeah, use like restaurants have code language and they don't even need it.
86.
Yeah.
86 on the mom.
Give me. Can you just use restaurant language while we're in the surgery? I can hear you.
Son.
Oh my God.
So yeah, and then the hard part starts where you just got to keep the baby alive, and it's just whatever. But now it's like,
I'm surprised it was cool with all these male nurses.
son, at a certain point, like so many medical professionals done finger my wife in front of me, bro, that you just got to take the L. Do you know what I mean? You just got to take the L. Oh, the doctor came in and said this. Doctor comes in and she goes, "Hey, I just want to let you know you were never going to have a natural vaginal birth." And we're like, "Why?" She goes, "You're way too thin. Like you're way too thin on the inside. I guess it's the cervix or whatever it is." She's like, "There's no way to
Cervical
tell."
wall, I think it might be called, maybe?
Basically, it's like a martini glass. I guess it opens up in there, but you can only feel like the stem, like when you put your finger in to see how dilated it is. But like, she's like, yeah, it would have never gone through. Would have never happened. And yeah, I always thought it was. I always thought it was me, son. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Not to make it about me, but you know what I'm saying? I always thought your boy was, you know what I mean? I thought your boy was big. Turns out. You know what I mean? Turns out she was skinny mini. Turns out. You know? Shit. With all due respect.
Oh my God.
With all due respect. You know what I mean? I thought. You know,
God, it's crazy.
What?
You are crazy.
What? What? Nah, y'all want to know that your wife got the Venus flytrap. You know what I mean? Got the kung fu. You want to know your wife got the kung fu. Doctor certified kung fu.
All right. All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, how's time at home? Let's move past this really quick.
Bro. Yes, this is improv.
Nope.
My wife hates me, bro. That's how time at home is. Rightfully so. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help. My wife hates me, bro.
You've done your
and
job.
she should hate me.
Yeah, this is helping. This is going to
She's a hero. You see what she went through? You see what she went through? It was unbelievable what she went through with her little tight pussy. You know what I mean? No, it's crazy. That's crazy what she went through.
Oh,
The
man.
whole time I thought it was me. You know what I mean? At least I know them noises was real. You know what I mean? Y'all don't. Y'all don't know if your wife's noises is real. I do. I know. Doctor certified. A gyno came in and said my wife is tight. I'm just saying. That's a fact.
Yeah, but it's not you. You can't take credit.
Yo,
It's like
hey.
bowling with bumpers.
Son.
You know what I mean?
Hey, a strike is a strike. A strike is a strike. I'm taking my strikes however I get them, bro.
Oh my God.
Another man coming in the room and telling you your wife's pussy.
It was a woman doctor said It was a woman doctor, son.
Even crazy.
It was a woman doctor.
That would kill Akash.
Nah, as long as you don't make her laugh, I'm fine. Don't make her laugh, yo. Don't be funny while you're doing surgery. I'll beat your ass.
You can moan, but no
I'll
giggles.
beat you up, bitch. You keep making my wife laugh during surgery. I'll fuck you up.
Son, that was crazy, bro. Nah, but my wife ate me now, so that's it. It is what it is. But she should.
I've heard that is the thing.
What do you do? I mean, they do everything. There's nothing like I can't. Baby, I love the baby wakes up. Listen. You've never done less and felt more productive in your life when you pick up a baby that's yours.
Yeah.
And you're just looking at them. Like everything else, you look at your phone and scroll, and you just feel like a piece of shit. You're like, I'm wasted. I should be reading a book. I should be learning something. I should be spending time with my family. This right here is the greatest 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is that you'll ever have in your life. It's incredible.
Oh, dude, that video you posted where
when the
she
baby smiled,
smiles
right?
at the end.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't clock it the first time. I saw it in a comment. And I was like, oh, wow, that's so fucking, like, what a beautiful thing
it's so
to have
cool.
on camera.
It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, and you don't know, like, do they recognize you or not? It doesn't even matter. It's just the coolest. Everything about them is cool. Like, everything about, when they sleep, it's the cutest thing you've ever seen. When they cry, it's adorable. When they burp, it's the funniest thing. Everything about them is the most that you've ever experienced.
Yeah.
When they throw up, everyone dies laughing. When they fart, it's the funniest thing.
Yeah, I remember when Luther had a kid, he took a shit and he was like, you want to come see this? This is funny.
It's the coolest shit. When they first shit, it's dark. It's a dark shit. It's an onyx. It's a dark onyx. It's the darkest shit you've ever seen in your life.
yeah.
And then it starts to lighten up.
But that first one, they've been plotting on it for a while.
Yeah, it's true, dude.
That's a 9
Wild.
month. That's a long month cooker right
They
there.
can't
dude.
wait.
Yeah, when she pees, her nostrils flare. So she was like this when she pees. I mean, when she farts just like me, constantly farting.
Yeah, that's fire.
Oh, it's
Does
just
she
awesome.
imitate it too?
Oh, no, but I do.
Yo, in about 2 months, you're going to just lift one cheek and fart.
It's just going to be, it's fire. It's
And then
awesome.
how was it when your parents came?
Oh, my, you get to, the thing about babies is like they literally bring out the best version of everybody as
Yeah.
long as they're not like crying on a plane or something like that. Like,
Oh,
when
even then, I find it cute.
because you're like a fucking good human. You know what I mean? This guy. Fucking asshole over here.
Take a bus, bro.
But yeah, like anybody that sees a baby, they're on their best behavior. They're their kindest, they're their sweetest, they treat you the best. Like all of a sudden you're qualified as like not an asshole. You could be an asshole. You could be a horrible parent. But when you see somebody like pushing a baby, you're like, all right, they're probably not
Decent.
Yeah, they're probably a decent human being. They're taking care of a thing.
Yeah.
You know? And but like seeing my mom weep, like my mom's like a tough, like Scottish woman.
I've never seen her.
Immediately weep.
Oh,
Like adorable.
yeah.
You know, dad is clocked out. Dad like multiple times just on the couch, like, who is that? Like, oh, that's your granddaughter.
That's reasonable.
It's a granddaughter.
That's sort of cool.
You should tell her to come out to Fire Island.
Multiple invites.
That's reasonable. She just got here though. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
she just got here.
100%. I mean, yeah, it's just.
Nah, but imagine getting that news multiple times. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the best day of your life every minute? That's
You're
fucking
a
awesome.
granddad immediately, over and over again. It's also, anytime you share that you have a kid with people who have kids, they get to relive the best moments of their kids' early childhood.
Yeah.
So their eyes light up and they tell you about when their kid was just born and how magical it was, or when their grandkid. Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Do you
It was
get the
awesome.
picture stereotype now? Like
What?
every
Yeah.
new parent's like, oh yeah, look.
Yeah, picture.
Oh, I find myself doing it, and I know when I'm sharing with people, they don't give a fuck, and I still do it. I don't give a fuck. Like I know when I share with you guys care.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I know the average person doesn't. But I will still.
Yeah.
And you should. You're most proud of creating that.
Yeah.
Over anything else in your life.
Yeah.
Like
Your mom seen the scan of you. She's like, is the nose gonna be that way?
she was worried. She was worried. It's also weird when you look at them. You see, like I saw my mom immediately. It was creepy. Like, and I wonder if it's like a biological trick that you're supposed to see either yourself or your relatives in your kid, so you don't assume that.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
wife's
yeah,
a
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
You know, and then because I would be a bitch if she got.
Yeah, that'd be a mean thing to do.
Pregnant with somebody
it's a
else.
cruel joke. It's
Yeah.
a prank. It's a mean prank.
quite
It is
rude.
a fucking mean prank.
Super rude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling at this
No,
point, but
dude,
it's just
it's
like
great.
it's just crazy.
It's amazing. First one to have a kid. Here,
Jason
God
goes,
bless.
Jason goes, I tell you guys this. He goes, yeah, you got to hide the diapers. I go, why? He goes, well, you hide the diapers, and then your wife's like, we ran out of diapers. And you go, well, I'll go get some.
That's good. That's good. Free game.
I hit up Uyeda. He's like, oh, dude. He goes, when my baby mama, she liked this specific thing from Starbucks. He goes, those are the two best parts of my day. I go get her Starbucks in the morning, I get her Starbucks in the afternoon, and I love those are the moments. And you're basically finding these moments to be of service, but get the fuck out the house as well. Because while the baby's sleeping, you can't play with it.
But you can stare at it for so long.
It's impossible to stare at without giving it a kiss. It's impossible.
I can't even
It
imagine.
is impossible.
I can't even imagine.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Also, you're not supposed to like sleep with them on your body. Nothing makes you want to go to sleep more. When they're asleep,
It's like a little weighted blanket.
TV's on. The heat comes on in the apartment.
also, they don't bitch about anything. Like you can have full level conversations.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Babies don't care when you're scrolling. You know what I mean?
They love it.
Scrolling Instagram all day.
I will say this though, and they're right. My wife is right, and women who just give birth and are doing all the things are right in this. But they don't realize they need something until you sit down and exhale. At the moment of sit down and exhale is their brains go, oh, can I have the weight distributed in the apartment a little bit more with you over there? The second you sit down.
It makes complete sense.
Of course.
Because it's like, I'm
Doing
dying.
everything.
This motherfucker exhaling. You ain't do shit, first of all.
You got
What
me
you
sour
exhaling
gummies.
for?
I got her sour gummies.
You ain't had no
That's
24-hour labor. You stayed
Yeah.
up, drank coffee. Talk
That's
to
it.
me.
That's it.
Oh.
So it was like day 4. We were in the hospital for a while. Day 4, I remember I'm fucking exhausted. I'm going downstairs in the elevator to get a coffee. And I remember thinking to myself, I go, oh, this is the going out for some cigarettes. like I would never. But this is when it happens. Like it's this time.
The intrusive thought gets in there.
Yeah, like I'm all by myself. And like nobody would even know. Like I'm just gonna get off on the second floor and then go get some Starbucks because that's what I would do because I love my kid more than anything in the world. It's amazing. I love my wife more than anything in the world. But someone who didn't would take this feeling and they would go get some cigarettes, and then you'd never see them unless you made the NBA. That would be the only time.
Oh my God, dude.
So,
You just look at the car keys, you're like,
bro, I'm telling you.
Not even the car keys, the Uber app.
He's getting himself an Uber Black. I bet that.
I need some comfort. Yeah. Anyway, listen. Thank you guys, everybody who came out to. There's a lot of people that came out to Life Tour, which is really about the whole process. It's why it's called the Life Tour. But about trying to get pregnant and a lot of people would DM me afterwards and they would like wish us best of luck and they would like pray for us, which was, I'm not a very religious guy, but for whatever reason really means a lot when people who are religious offer to pray. And we really needed everything, all the help that we could have gotten. That meant a lot. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who came out and everybody's been supported through that process. And also people who kind of kept this a secret, as I know it seems weird to talk about it on stage, but also not really want it to be out there.
I think when we discussed it on the call, someone brought up a good point, which was like you were talking about something that you had gone through, but you hadn't had the baby yet. And you already said everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. And I would be like, I don't want to jinx anything.
Bro, I was so terrified of jinxing it. But like even on stage, we had an agreement, my wife and I, like we wouldn't talk about getting pregnant until the baby could survive premature birth. So I think after like maybe 6 months or something like that, the baby can.
Okay.
So I didn't confirm on stage up until then that she actually got pregnant. It was like, okay, we're trying and hopefully everything will go well throughout this process. And So we're just so fucking scared. I mean, I don't know, you get superstitious.
Oh, dude, the miracle of
Bro,
childbirth.
it's
As you
like-
get older, you realize that
Yo,
it
it's
is
a
a
miracle.
fucking miracle.
Son, it's a miracle.
Like so many things
Son,
can
I-
happen.
yeah.
Well, you should know you can keep playing Prize Picks even though football season's ended, and that's what we talk about the most. Basketball season, super fun. March Madness, super fun. And if you use the promo code Schulz, Prize Picks will match your initial deposit up to $100. That means you put in $100, they give you $100 for free. You got nothing to lose.